Episode 50, Ruth and Boaz. In a small town called Bethlehem, there lived a kind woman named Naomi. Naomi's life had been difficult. Her husband and 2 sons had passed away, leaving her with her 2 daughters-in-law, Ruth and Orpah. Naomi decided to return to her homeland and told her daughters-in-law, "Go back to your families. You've been kind to me, but I cannot give you a future." Orpah kissed Naomi goodbye and returned home, but Ruth clung to Naomi and said, "Where you go, I will go. Your people will be my people, and your God will be my God." Ruth's loyalty and love for Naomi were so strong that she refused to leave her side. The 2 women traveled to Bethlehem together. When they arrived, the town was buzzing with curiosity. "Is this Naomi?" the women asked. Naomi, feeling sad and tired, replied, "Call me Mara, for my life has been bitter." Ruth wanted to take care of Naomi, so she decided to work in the fields, gathering leftover grain. She worked hard every day picking up grain so they would have enough to eat. Ruth happened to work in a field that belonged to a kind man named Boaz. Boaz was a relative of Naomi's late husband. When Boaz saw Ruth, he noticed her hard work and kindness to Naomi. "Who is this young woman?" he asked his workers. "She is Ruth, the Moabite who came back with Naomi," they replied. Boaz was impressed by Ruth's dedication. He approached her and said, "Stay in my field and gather grain here. I have told my workers to leave you alone. When you're thirsty, drink from the water jars they have filled." Ruth was surprised by Boaz's kindness. She asked, "Why are you so kind to me, a foreigner?" Boaz replied, "I have heard about your loyalty to Naomi. May the Lord bless you for your kindness." Ruth continued to work hard, and Boaz made sure she had plenty of grain to take home. Naomi was overjoyed when Ruth told her about Boaz. She said, "Boaz is one of our family redeemers. He can help us." Naomi then gave Ruth special instructions to show Boaz that she was willing to marry him. Ruth followed Naomi's advice, and when Boaz realized Ruth cared for him, he promised to take care of her and Naomi. Boaz followed the traditions of their time, making sure everything was done properly. He married Ruth, and they were very happy. Soon Ruth and Boaz had a baby boy named Obed. Naomi's heart was filled with joy as she held her grandson. The women of Bethlehem said, "Naomi has been blessed. Ruth, who loves you, has given you a wonderful gift." Obed grew up to be the grandfather of King David, showing how God's plan can turn sadness into joy.